What is a serving? It's such an arbitrary measure. Why use it? We'll do a rapid fire summary of how much a serving is for different foods. But the root of this question is, why even define how much we eat of a food in terms of servings anyways? We could be defining it by grams or milliliters instead. There's probably some really interesting language roots to the word serving, probably derived from how much of a food was served. But scientifically, we express benefits by amount of servings of a food to reflect how much of that food we need to eat at each of average 3 meals per day for it to contribute the amount that we need of the nutrients that it contains that are particularly beneficial to contribute to our overall diets. And foods have vastly different densities. Absolute density, mass divided by volume, but also energy density, carbohydrate and fiber density, protein density, fat density, micronutrient density. So the problem with creating a standard around either mass or volume is that it actually makes it harder to compare the nutritional value of different foods. Instead of comparing apples to oranges, which have very similar densities of all those different types of density, it's more like comparing apples to almonds or shrimp. So defining serving sizes helps us to compare like versus like, and actually be more scientific in terms of how we measure how different types of foods influence our health. Okay, rapid fire of how much a serving is. For fruits and vegetables, it's 1 cup measured raw and chopped, 2 cups for leafy vegetables, and a 1/4 cup for fatty fruits like olives and avocados. For meat and seafood, it's 3 ounces cooked, 2 large eggs. For grains and legumes, it's 1/2 a cup cooked, which translates to about 1 ounce or 1/5 of a cup of the dry raw version. For oils, spices, and dried herbs, it's 1 tablespoon. Fresh herbs, it's 1/4 cup. For milk, yogurt, or broth, it's 1 cup. For cheese, it's 1.5 ounces. For nuts and seeds, it's 1 ounce. For soy products, it's a 1/4 cup. But edamame is measured like a vegetable, in which case the serving is 1 cup. It's worth noting that all of those measurements are the edible part only. So if you're measuring an apple, you don't include the core in that 1 cup volume. If you're measuring nuts, you don't include the shell. If you're measuring chicken, you don't include the bones. So from those base serving sizes, there's all kinds of serving equivalents. 1 slice of multigrain bread is about a 1 ounce equivalent of whole grains. A medium-sized apple or orange is about a 1 cup equivalent of fruit. I feel like I'm missing something.
What am I missing? What did I forget?
No help. It's probably something super obvious. Let me know what I missed.